Good evening, Internet. The Real Shroom here. Tonight I'm going to play some more Standard on Arena, and as a jank brewer, I'm always looking for angles to attack/survive the top of the meta, and tonight in my crosshairs, I have Pixie decks and Dimir decks. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look. So we are an Orzhov mid-range deck, and we're seeking to shut down Pixie decks and Dimir decks in particular. We're going to do this with Doorkeeper Thrull to shut down Enter the Battlefield effects. I realize this doesn't shut down all of their effects, like it doesn't stop their Storm Chaser's talent or, their discard enchantment. We've got a couple of Elesh Norns that do that. Elesh Norn is a little expensive, though. This does shut down the Pixies themselves, the nurturing Pixies, and there's a lot of ETB value that is had in Standard these days, like Overlords being blinked from their impending state to being actual creatures, for instance. So I feel like this Torpor Orb type effect is very good. We've got more on this sideboard too. And then so that's the primary strategy of our deck, shutting down ETBs. And then we've got our eyes fixed on Dimir as well. The tools that we're using against that deck are a couple of Grand Abolishers, 2-mana 2/2 that makes it so our opponent can't cast spells or activate abilities during our turn, which is something that really hampers that deck a lot, because that deck loves to play at instant speed. Making them have to tap all their mana on their turn to play out their Fairy Master, everything from Fairy Mastermind to like Enduring Curiosity, really slows them down and plays right into our removal very beautifully. So it got a couple of Grand Abolishers in the main, more in the side. Also, the problem with Dimir is you have to kill all of their stuff, because if they get through an attack with a Fairy Mastermind and a Fairy token, they play their Enduring Curiosity, they draw 2 cards, they just compound their card advantage, and you can never catch up. And the problem with that is the Enduring Curiosity doesn't die to removal. You have to exile it. So we're trying out a Parting Gust as a removal spell. I've never played this spell before, but it looks like it might be decent against Dimir. It's 2 white for an instant, gift to tap fish. Exile target non-token creature. If the gift wasn't promised, it comes back with +1/+1 counter on it, but we're always going to give the gift of a tap 1/1 fish. So this is 2 mana instant speed, exile Enduring Curiosity, which I feel like it could be really good. I don't think we care too much about giving our opponent a tap 1/1 token. And I'm also mainboarding 1 copy of The End to hit those Enduring Curiosities, also those Kaidos. A lot of the decks that are popular in Standard these days have good targets for The End, so we're running one in the main. And then we are Orzhov, so of course we've got tons of interaction. We're going to protect our hate creatures with Skrelv, 3 copies, 4 copies of Surge of Salvation. I'm considering cutting 1 in favor of a Not Dead after all, because people are playing a lot of Nowhere to Run these days. But for tonight, I'm just running the 4 Surges, and these are, I'm really going to try not to sideboard these out, because I think these are important pieces to fulfill our strategy. And we got a bunch of interaction. We got a couple of Duresses and Binding Negotiations for discard. For removal, we have a couple of cut downs, the aforementioned Parting Gust, a Get Lost, we've got a Bitter Triumph, a Go for the Throat, Anoint with Affliction, 1 Legion to Ashes is like a Vindicate style catch-all removal, and then the aforementioned The End. And then we'll close out the game with potent threats in our colors, particular couple of Unstoppable Slashers are just very difficult creatures to deal with, very hard to remove because they need to be exiled themselves, and they kill pretty fast if they're left unchecked, so they're good even in a deck without any further synergy for them. 3 copies of Sheoldred, you know her, you probably wish she rotated. The best 4-drop in Standard, and 1 copy of Aclazotz that can gain us life and card advantage and disrupt our opponent as well. And then to tie it all together, we've got a couple of Maze Mind Tomes just to help us get to the pieces we need when we need them. I really wish I could have 3 or 4 in here, but tonight I'm just running 2. Total of 24 lands in the deck. Now, our colors are very intensive early on in the game, so I can't afford too many colorless lands. I've just got 3 of Demolition Field. I've got 3 Temple of Silence. I'm not using the Surveil lands because we don't really have any graveyard synergy, and I just kind of hate, bidding cards that I might need later, so I don't like to run Surveil lands when I could run Temples instead. And then a couple of Restless Fortress as an additional attacker or win con. So that's the main board strategy. In the sideboard, we've got a Torpor Orb, so that's piece number 5 to shut down creatures entering the battlefield. We got a couple of Authority of the Consuls and Anoint with Affliction, Go for the Throat. As additional weenie protection, against aggro decks. Exercise is also good against the Dimir decks and other Overlord style decks. We've got Grand Abolisher number 3 to bring up our total to 3 against the Dimir decks. A couple of sweepers in a Malicious Eclipse and Split Up. Split Up could be in the main, or the synergy between Split Up and Authority of the Consuls actually is really good. So I feel like you could go up on both of these cards. But for tonight, I'm only running 2 Authority, 1 Split Up. in the sideboard. When the end, it gives us a total of 2 copies of this card that we can bring in against Dimir. And then we are running the 3 Wiltleaf package. We can cast the Wiltleaf Lieges. We don't get any additional value from them, really, because we don't have that many white creatures. But we're bringing this in against the Hopeless Nightmare deck, Pixie decks, so that we can punish them for looping their Hopeless Nightmares. And that is the plan of the deck. We're going to shut down ETBs. We're going to interact, discard, remove our opponent's stuff, exile their Enduring Curiosities, importantly, extract their Enduring Curiosities and Kaidos, and we're going to win with our potent black threats. So that is the plan. Let's see if we can make it work in high-tiered Platinum Standard. And if you want to support me and you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Cassowary will be our first opponent with our very hateful Orzhov mid-range deck. Will be on the play. And, this hand doesn't look great. Surge of Salvation is nice. We have Bitter Triumph. It's keepable. It's not exciting. I think I'll start on an untapped land so that I can surge if they try to duress or something. Fester Leech. When it deals combat damage to your opponent, you mill 2 cards and they can pump it, give it +2/+2 for 2 mana. Okay, once each turn. Okay, sure. Fester away. So here, I think I'll just play a Skrelv. We can take 1 hit from a Fester Leech, I feel. I cannot block because I'm just a Mite. All right, they've got a Stalactite Stalker, which did get a token. So let us duress the Myco Tyrant. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control that are fungi and or sapperlings. Blanchwood Prowler. Okay, so that's a whiff on our duress. The question is, do I want to actually kill any of these creatures? I could kill the Stalactite Stalker before they have mana to activate it. They don't have a removal spell for Skrelv otherwise. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And pay 3 life. We've got Aclazotz. Aclazotz should be able to catch us up pretty well. Might as well attack since I have nothing to protect. There's the Myco Tyrant, which is a 1/1. Alright, going wide with Sapperlings here. I think I'll just play Sheoldred. There's a Prowler. Alright, so our ETB hate is going to be good. Stubborn Burrow Fiend. I think I forgot to mention the 2 Rest in Peace in my sideboard, of course. Saddle. Alright, we'll need to find a removal spell for this. Parting Gift should be good. We didn't draw land number 5, unfortunately. The Myco Tyrant is now a 7/7. just attacking with the Myco Tyrant. That thing doesn't have trample. I feel like I'll just kill this. Wait, I want to gift them. I've never cast a gift card before, actually. We'll give you a tapped fish. I think this card might actually be good. Parting Gust. It's the only spell I was able to find, like, at instant speed, can exile an Enduring Curiosity. There's another Myco Tyrant. Okay, I've seen this deck before. They're just trying to cheat out really huge stuff. So they might manage to overwhelm us this game. Looks like they are. Maze Mine Tome. Let's draw a card. Another Sheoldred. Yikes. Not what we want. So we don't have any sweepers in our main. I think we're dead here. We'll block here. That's 18. Yeah, we're actually just dead. Alright. So, we definitely want our Rest in Peace. I think we want Authority the consoles. We want our sweepers. I think we want basically all of our removal. We know Duress is useless. I think the Doorkeeper Thrulls are good. We don't need to bring in more. We don't need to bring in Torpor Orb, however. Let's cut an Elesh Norn. Like, the Abolishers don't do anything, really. Actually, really doesn't seem like they're heavy on any kind of interaction. So I'm going to cut some of our protection stuff. I actually think I'll bring in the other Elesh Norn just for a big body. And we'll just go one Skrelv. Alright, we do have Elesh Norn eventually. We got some removal. It's a little sketchy, but I think we can keep it because we have the 2 removal spells. The old Fester Leech. I am going to kill the Fester Leech because I don't want them to mill. There's the Overlord. Alright, we'll play a Maze Mind. We'll go for a Scry. Surge of Salvation. I don't think we want that. I'm in fact going to Scry on my upkeep as well. Oh, not in time, I guess. think I'll play a Slasher. Okay, they have a go for the throat. Alright, I'm gonna scry again. Restless Fortress is good. Alright, we are gonna exile this thing. Not gonna scry. Actually have the end. I actually would like to find another land. Okay. It's a tap land, unfortunately. Restless Fortress, we can bottom that. Do I want to end this Overlord? They unfortunately have another one right there ready to go. But I think I do like getting rid of that one. Okay, our ETB hate would be really good. Probably should have brought in Torpor Orbs. Unfortunately, this can't hit the one that's already on the battlefield as an enchantment, which does suck. I'm gonna go for a scry here, because I want to find a removal spell for that. Doorkeeper Thrull, not interested. Okay, I do get my Unstoppable Slasher online. Yep, that was a pretty good turn for them. Alright, I'm gonna play Elesh Norn. The Spinner of Souls really sucks. I have to kill this, though. Yeah, one's going real wide. We've drawn a whole lot of nothing relevance. Alright, we'll just pass and see what happens, I guess. Yep, every time I decide to only play 2 Rest in Peace. Okay, so they did not saddle their stubborn whatever. let's discard our other Elesh Norn and kill the spinner. The whole team has Menace, which sucks. Every time I try to play a deck that only runs 2 Rest in Peace instead of 3, I instantly regret it. Can I draw a Rest in Peace? That would be great. No. Binding Negotiation? That doesn't really do anything. I guess I'm just holding up my mana to activate my fortress and try to block. $11. Yeah, that's 14 points of menacing damage right there. So we can block one of these stalkers, I guess. And we die. I have to block like this. Why can I not block this thing? Why can't I block that thing? Oh, it's saddling. It's not attacking. Okay. So yeah, we block like this, and I need to draw. No, this is deadly. No, this is 14. Okay, I need to draw split up, or I'm dead. All right, GG's. Well, opponent's deck is very good against us, but always put in 3 pieces of graveyard hate in your sideboard, not 2. At least 3. Maguita will be our next opponent, will be on the play. And this hand looks fine. We'll keep. I like having disruption on the play. Hidden Grotto. Alright, let's go for Binding Negotiation. So they're like an aggro deck. Well, I think I'm definitely taking Heartfire Hero. Okay. Gonna flash in my Doorkeeper Thrull. Target or spread ability for the first time. Mite you control get +1/+0. Okay. Was Offspring an ETB effect? Oh, it is, isn't it? If you do, when this creature enters. I don't think it's an ETB effect. It's part of the casting cost, so I don't think the Thrull shuts it down. Okay. Let's kill this bunny. Alright, let's Thoughtseize again. I guess we'll take the Brambleguard Captain. Sheoldred by ghosts. Draw more lands. Okay, so I think we need to just get rid of the Sheoldred by ghosts. Get back our Thrull. Alright, we need to draw like a Sheoldred or an Aclazotz. Comes the rabbit. It's a 3/2. So they can buff their thing to trade with my Doorkeeper Thrull, which probably okay with, right? Actually, maybe not. It saves me like 2 points of damage, but the Thrull could potentially shut down a lot of what their deck is doing. Well, we just keep drawing lands. So that's not going to be very helpful. I suppose I attack if I'm not doing anything else. Alright, mice are getting beefy. Can block this guy. Go to 7. Cut down is a good one. I think we cut this down because it's the biggest one. Get in and start gaining a little life. Oh, they do have they have one of those lands. I did have a demolition field I could have used. Okay. Am I blocking? Yeah, I probably have to block one of these 1/2s. Alright, let's double block this 3/2, I guess. They did not kill my Doorkeeper Thrull. Jeez, man. Enough lands already. Okay. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, if I played this untapped land, I'd been able to attack with my fortress and block with the other one. Mabel. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Block here. Can I draw a relevant spell, please? Sort of. Grand Abolisher, okay. So they have a Lord now. So am I just dead? Block, I guess. Alright, so our deck didn't really do anything for a few too many turns there. So we want Authority of the Consuls. We want Torpor Orb, because they are an ETB deck. We want our Sweepers and our cheap removal spells. We don't need Grand Abolishers. Probably don't need the End. Skrelv, I feel like, is not doing much, nor is Surge of Salvation. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing that's going to target us, really. Could probably just cut all of that and just bring in more bodies that can block. Like Wiltleaf Leeches could be good. Just as 4/4s. Try that. We can't keep that 6-lander. That's a 1-lander, which we also can't keep. Or can we? No, we can't keep that. It's close. Like, if we could draw land number 2, Scry, we do have Split Up, which is very good against them. But that's all we have. It's too risky. We have no white mana. We have Authority of the Consuls. But I'm not going to 4. So let's bottom Elesh Norn plus a Swamp. Just pray for a white source here in the first couple turns. Hardfire Hero. Which we don't find. Sheoldred by Ghosts. Cut down. The thing has Ward 2 now. We miss our land drop. Okay. Great. There's Mabel, which we can't target. Hey, look, right on time. Yeah, very unfortunate sequence of draws here for us. Maybe keeping the first hand was correct, but it's so risky. More Sheltered by Ghosts. And we're actually just dead. We could block with our thing, which I guess we'll do. Fireroot Swordmaster. Okay. But even if we block, even if we split up, we still die to the Heartfire Hero. So wow, what a just really unfortunate series of draws for us there. Wow. State Farm 239 is our opponent. First 2 rounds have been pretty bad for us. Let's see if we can right the ship here. And this hand looks fine. I like Surge. We do have a Doorkeeper Thrull, so we'll keep. Hello, opponents. We'll keep a plains on top. No play for them on turn 2. Okay. Lightning strike my face. Sure. Hidden volcano. Alright, I'm gonna wait on playing this Doorkeeper Thrull. I think... Or do I just play the Slasher here? I'll just play the Slasher. Slag Storm, so they're gonna 2-for-1 themselves? No. Okay. I'll play Skrelv. Slag Storm, 3 damage to each creature. Okay. Prevent all damage that black and/or red sources would deal to creatures you control. Okay. So we will Surge. No attack. Let's go ahead and get rid of this volcano before they can activate it. Get our second black source. Terror of the Peaks. Alright, let's play our Doorkeeper Thrull. See if they want to block with their Terror. Their Terror is a 5/4 flyer, but it doesn't do much right now because of Doorkeeper Thrull. So I think we'll just pass. Slag Storm? Jeez. That's number 3 from them. Alright, let's kill this dragon so that we can get in an attack. Sheoldred. They're down to 3. Play Shelly. Okay. They had 3 Slag Storms, we had 2 Surge of Salvation, so that worked out decently well. So they're like some kind of... Alright, we want Torpor Orb for sure. Anything else that we want? Maybe go for the Throats? didn't seem like cut down was really going to be of much use. I don't feel like I need to bring in a second The End for Terror of the Peaks. I've got a feeling that their plan revolves around Terror of the Peaks, but I feel like one The End is probably enough. I wonder if our cheap stuff removal is actually good enough to keep in, though. They seem to be kind of a big red style deck. So I guess I will bring in The End. And I'll bring in Split Up. Then cut Get Down. Anoint with Affliction. Maybe I'll cut a Grand Abolisher. Deck, come on. Don't do this to me. Please. Okay. Binding Negotiation could be good. I guess I'm keeping this. I don't really want to go to 5. I do have a Sheoldred. Cut a Caves. Consecration Mage. Alright. Need some help, deck. Bolt Wave. Twin Flame Tyrant. Well, we'll take Screaming Nemesis, I guess? Yeah, they got a lot of damage pointed at us. Invasion of Tarkir. Okay, so we misboarded. They do have dragons, but they also have smaller creatures, so if there's a game 3, which it looks like there might be, we'll have to adjust accordingly. They don't attack their battle. Aclazotz. Aclazotz is good if we survive long enough to use it. It didn't give us hexproof? What? Oh, it's each opponent. Okay, that's why. Well, I think we're actually dead. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just dead here. Alright. These are not the matchups that we want to be having. So, let's go with our anti-aggro stuff. Cut the Torpor Orb. So we definitely don't need double The End. Probably cut Grand Abolisher. I wonder if we want The End at all. Probably not. I think it's too expensive. Cut one Skrelv because it can't block anything. Cut a Duress. This hand, it has Binding Negotiation, it doesn't have any removal. I mean, this hand seems okay, but it's potentially very bad against them. Yeah, I think we have to mulligan this, actually. Just does not line up against what they're doing. This is much, much better. I wish that Caves of Koilos was a concealed courtyard, but other than that, this is fine. We'll bottom. A demolition field. Okay, swamp is a good draw. Bolt to the face. Charming scoundrel. Take one. Doorkeeper Thrull. Okay. Charming scoundrel. Alright, let's flash in our Thrull. I will surge if they try to burn it. Yeah, let's surge. Generous plunderer. Alright, give me like a Sheoldred or something, please. Restless Fortress. We don't want that. I think we do want to kill this Restless Plunderer. And we'll attack. So they're ramping into dragons. Yeah, their deck is interesting. I like it. It's kind of a mix of like aggro stuff and good spells. Case of the Crimson Pulse. Okay. To solve, you have no cards in hand. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard your hand, then draw 2 cards. Yeah, this card is good for their style of deck. Like a burn deck. I would love a Sheoldred, please. How about a Concealed Courtyard? Scorching Shot. Okay. Decadent Dragon gonna rob our library. Plays our Restless Fortress. Crustacean Mage. Alright, let's kill one of these guys. I guess this guy. Hey, what's up, Desolate? How's it going? Come on, deck, help me out here. Anoint with Affliction. I mean, it's better than nothing. I would love to draw one of my bombs. A Sheoldred, an Aclazotz. Giggling at a silly Boris aggro deck. Oh, is it silly? Urabrask's Forge. Okay, where's our authority of the consoles? Diamond Pickaxe. Alright. Exiling your creatures to repeat their ability as well. That's sort of what our deck is designed to shut down. It hasn't been working the best so far. Alright, I think we need to get rid of this case because they're about to solve it. And I need a good draw here. Unstoppable Slashers, okay. I suppose I could have waited on that Get Lost. I should have waited on that Get Lost. Trumpeting Carnosaur. So do I kill this Carnosaur? Probably, right? Then this dragon comes down. Yeah, it's a bad situation. Really need my deck to help me out here. Elesh Norn, okay. It's a bit too late, actually. Oh, don't tell me you have like a removal spell from my library. Elesh Norn doesn't have a reach, unfortunately. Alright, there's the Decadent Dragon. They have heist cards. Okay, they have a big dragon on top of their library as well. So I could get totally wrecked if they have the burn spell in their hand, but I don't think I can just take this. If they have like a scorching shot. Alright, they equip their dragon. There's Shelly. Well, that might help a little bit. This doubles the damage that everything they do does to us. Yikes. Wow. Cold wave. Man. Opponents just have it tonight, man. Getting destroyed. Where are the Dimir decks? Gumboot Destiny will be our opponents. Your Boros deck did shut down a Pixie deck earlier. Well, that's good. It seems like a good matchup. And this hand looks fine. See if we're in a matchup where the Doorkeeper Thrull is good. Alright, I like planes for starting. That bodes well. Builder's Talents. Alright, just play our Thrull. temple. Okay. So this thing is going to start putting counters on their stuff, and then eventually lets them return non-land permanents to the battlefield. What game mode is it that you select if you go first? You mean what do I choose? Play or draw? Always play. Like always play. It's a huge advantage. So Castia's Welcome is not going to do anything. Alright, I think we'll play Sheoldred. Looks like they have a Get Lost, Destroy Evil, okay. They have a Crawling Barrens. Rest in peace. We don't use our graveyard at all. Attack with our bat. I don't think we need more lands. We have all the lands we need. Let's Duress. No witnesses. They have 3 sweepers. Well, I guess we'll take White Suns. Castia's Welcome, okay. Well, they have 2 sweepers in their hand, so there's no point in me playing more creatures until they cast those, or until I can make them discard. I mean, I could play Aclazotz. Yeah, I think I'll play Aclazotz. Because I can get it back. Make them use one of their sweepers. There's Sheoldred. Oh, what happened? Oh, they have Rest in Peace. Duh. Okay. Well, I mean, we gotta get those out of their hand at some point. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of that Crawling Barrens. Alright, what I would love to draw is a discard spell, please. I don't think it matters, really. So they're playing Rest in Peace with the Builder's talent. Doesn't seem like the best. Oh, we got a Fortress. Okay, there's a Grand Abolisher. We have a 2/2. And they have a Demolition Field for our Fortress. They're just getting rid of a Concealed Courtyard? What? I do have this Restless Reef opponent. Restless Fortress, rather. Skrelv's Hive. Okay, we really need to find a discard spell. Surge of Salvation. for 2. I think we're gonna play Elesh Norn here. Alright, they do sweep. Unfortunately, we could not avoid that. Toby. They get to draw cards. Ah, man. Authority of the Consuls, okay. Alright, let's draw a card. Hopefully Shelly can close it out for us. It's a lot of lands. Play Sheoldred. I mean, they are drawing a bunch of cards, which is bad for them. They're gonna die pretty fast. Archangel Elspeth, okay.
This fight ends now.
Can it draw 2 more cards? Oh no, it's only once a turn.
Ready arms.
Dollmaker's Shop, Okay, I mean, our plan is good against them. We need them to not have, a million sweepers. And we should be fine. The end. Two, 3, 4. Okay, we have enough mana to do everything we need to do. Let's attack. You, I guess? They have all this potential graveyard synergy, but they're playing Rest in Peace. Okay. They chump. And they die. Yay, Shelly gets it done, as usual. Okay. So, Torpor Orb. Exercise, probably. And our sweepers split up Malicious Eclipse. I don't think Grand Abolisher is good here. I'll cut a Skrelv and a Surge, because I'm not sure they have spot removal. They probably have some, but not that much, so we'll shave a little bit on our protection. That'd be like one of our best matchups. So yeah, I like that we have Skrelv and Binding Negotiation and Sheoldred. I don't really see frog decks that much. You know, the decks that I see a lot is the Uneaten Feast. They're mostly in Alchemy? Oh, okay. I've never played Alchemy. Alright. They ossify Skrelv. So let's Thoughtseize you. Again with the sweepers. Well, we'll take Caretaker's Talent. I don't know, I could have taken one of the sweepers maybe, because I do have this Legion to Ashes. Let's play our Tome. Let's surveil. Surge of Salvation, we don't need that. Takashi is welcome, do we just play Sheoldred? Sure. They actually don't have enough mana to cast their super right now. They will. But we'll make them pay for it a little bit, maybe. Okay. Gotta get those out of their hand. I think I'm actually just gonna get rid of this Takashi as welcome. Don't want them drawing extra cards. Enduring Innocence. Alright, let's go for a Scry. Planes, no thank you. Can I get something good, please? No, I cannot. I was wanted to set a stop. This is exactly the kind of deck we're supposed to beat. Alright, let's turn that lifelinker into an enchantment at least. Let's draw a card. Parting Gust. That would have been nice to have a moment ago. Let's duress you. They have 2 fountain ports. We can get rid of 1. Okay, they get to draw a card here. I think I just want to draw a card. More land. Take 1. More lands. Deck. What are you doing, deck? More lands. Let's draw a card and draw something good, please. A Doorkeeper Thrull is pretty good. Alright. Alright, we'll block that fish. I guess we'll get rid of this 4/4. Because it is... Whoops. We are going to gift. Why can I not target this thing? Oh, because it's a token. This can only target non-tokens. Okay. That text actually mattered. Elesh Norn. That's a good one. Alright, let's attack with our dude. And we'll play Elesh Norn. And we'll pass. Okay, here comes a big attack. Well, we'll block here. White Sun's Twilights. So they're gonna get a bunch of mites here. Okay. Let's draw a card. In bronze, you just played against a silver tooth. Okay, Anoint with Affliction. Well, we got another Elesh Norn. That can happen, I find, in the lower tiers. Takashi is welcome, sure. It's gonna suicide your mites, okay. And get rid of 2 of them. Playing one of the precons in silver tier? Really? Wow. Okay. That's different. Another sweeper. Well, opponent has managed to sweep us a lot. They're packing the sweepers, which I guess makes sense. I mean, because they have the value engine of, like, drawing a million cards, so I'm not sure if we can win now. Because their Fountain Port can just start drawing them 2 cards a turn. We'll need a way to shut that down. Metropolis Reformer, okay. We'll kill the Metropolis Reformer. Surge of Salvation. We're getting outvalued. Overlord. Case. Alright, almost at the point where I can scoop, because we just can't keep up with what they're doing. Land. I'll go one more turn. destroy evil. I mean, we can, so... Alright, we'll kill one of these moths. Is our deck actually not hateful enough? ETB, draw, 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 gain life, draw, draw. I think our deck is not hateful enough. I could have exiled one of those creatures, but I think this game is probably over. Yeah, we draw land. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be happening. I think we want Authority of the Consuls. That should gain us a good chunk of life. Also, The End to deal with, Enduring Innocence. Anoint with Affliction also is very good against Enduring Innocence. We want to keep in a little bit of protection. I'll go for, yeah, 2 Skrelvs, 2 Surges. Gotta make 3 cuts here. Probably Unstoppable Slashers. Just will never get through their fusillade of weenies. Like, all this 1-for-1 removal is so bad, too. Like, I probably could lose Bitter Triumph, and that would be fine. We do have a Thrull, which is good. We also have a Split Up. Yeah, we'll need to find black mana, but, that causes non-creature spells to cost 2 more. I'll have to look that up after the game. The next non-creature spell costs 2 more. Alright, there's a Duress. So, really need to find black mana here. Dollmaker Shop. Okay. We totally miss our land drop. That's not good. Sakasia's welcome. Again, we miss our land drop. We do have Authority, though. That's good. Dueling Authority. Can I get a black source, please? Thank you. Authority is a very good anti-aggro card. It's also shockingly good with Split Up. Okay, let us duress you. Twilight. Okay, they only have 1 sweeper in hand this time. I think I'll play Skrelv. Oh, I shut down their authority of the consuls. Metropolis Reformer. Not reforming much these days. I mean, they're mono white, so they're running like all of the utility lands, which I can never get away with when I do that. Alright, let's go ahead and just kill this reformer. Alright, they had a sweeper, but I have one as well. Overlord. He's a big boy, but doesn't make moths. It's a 6/6 though, which is a problem. I think I have to pass. They turned their overlord into a 1/1. Okay, we can VN the overlord. I like that quite a bit. Their last card is Elspeth. They don't have any more overlords. Are you kidding me? Caretaker's Talent, Enduring Innocence, Metropolis, Toby, Takashia's. Okay. Well, let's get rid of Elspeth. Here comes the Crawling Barons. Alright, we need a bomb. Temple of Silence is not a bomb. Surge of Salvation. I don't think we want Surge of Salvation. Our clock is so agonizingly slow. Alright, let's anoint their Crawling Barons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Block their 3/3, I guess. Kill the Crawling Barons. Another authority of the consoles. Which isn't doing anything due to my Doorkeeper Thrull. Oh, man. Those are all toys, right? So they're not going to generate more toys when they attack. So I think I'm attacking. Their Mirix is tapped. Here comes the creature lands. So that's not going to give them a token. But their tokens are 4/4s now. Ugh, I need to draw something relevant. Elesh Norn. Okay. I need to get rid of this enchantment, but I'm not drawing the removal for it. I guess I only have like 3 pieces of removal that can destroy enchantments in my deck. Interest tapped. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose, sadly, to this ETB deck, which somehow plays around all of our ETB tech very, very efficiently. Phyrexian Vindicator. We have just the one of split up, unfortunately. So I think we're dead here. Yeah, we are just actually literally dead. Ugh, wow. No luck tonight. Whatever the guy is. Jazzybug 1616 is our opponent. And double Skrelv Grand Abolisher. It's good if they're like Dimir. We'll see what happens. That card, there's already a 3-mana card, which, what is it called? It does kind of the same thing as Elite Spellbinder. It's a 3-mana spell that makes... It's a 3-mana 3/3 Vigilance, I think, that makes you nominate a spell when it ETBs, and it just makes that spell cost like 2 extra mana. So that card just seems better, as long as your guy is alive. And you can name non-creature spells. You can name any spell with that guy. It's not strict Proctor. Why can I not think of that guy's name now? Let's play our Temple. Yeah, we like Sheoldred. See if we can get a win. It's been one of those nights so far. Attack with Skrelv. And number 3. I'll play a Grand Abolisher. Not yet, not yet. I want to keep up Search of Salvation for my Skrelv. Blot out. Alright, we'll make ourselves hexproof. I don't draw land number 4. Alright, for Grand Abolisher. Probably should have held up Skrelv, actually. That was silly. But if they use a removal spell on the Abolisher, I kind of would rather them do that than Skrelv. Okay. Sure. Alright, there's a cave. Here's Sheoldred. Siege. It's not Siege Veteran. I'm blanking on the name of that creature. I'm gonna have to look it up here in a second. Gonna make a 3/3. Okay. Let's get in with Shelly. This is from Foundations too, right? There's some crazy stuff in Foundations. Lumra is gonna mill and put a bunch of lands onto the battlefield. Okay. Let's get rid of it. Doorkeeper Thrull. They are an ETB deck, so the Thrull will be good. Opponent scoops. Okay. So I think we want our Torpor Orb. We want to keep in all of our protection. Do we want Rest in Peace? We probably want our Rest in Peace as well. And possibly go for the Throat. I think we'll cut our cut downs, because we don't know if those are good. Maybe Anoint with Affliction. I like all this stuff. Grand Abolisher. This hand looks alright. Yeah, we can keep this. Lead on our tap land. Hopefully Duress will be good against them. Aftermath Analyst. Well, it would have been nice to stop that. Let's see if we can draw like a Rest in Peace. Duress. The End, Choking Miasma. We'll take The End. Alright, let's play our Slasher. Spelunking. It's a good one. I think we're gonna get lost this Analyst before they can use it. What do they have in their graveyard? They have 2 lands. Okay, let's attack. They block. Okay. In that case, we'll just pass. Aftermath Analyst. Alright, we will Thrall. Stop that ETB. Now they can use their Choking Miasma to kill the Doorkeeper Thrull. But we can save it. No, we can't. That's fine. We are going to get lost this Analyst. And yes, draw an untapped land. And play Elesh Norn. Virtue of Strength. Okay, opponent scoops it up. Yes, we got a win, finally. Wow. Agonizing. Big Red Cheese will be our opponents. Hopefully they're not actually playing a Quintorius deck. This hand looks fine, we'll keep. Plains, Hinterland, Sanctifier. Okay. Bunnies. So I think we'll just cut down this bunny. And we'll play Skrelv. So ETB hate should be good against them. Another Sanctifier. Are they like a Heir Apparent deck? I don't think I want to go for the throat that bunny. I'll just play Grand Abolisher. Authority of the Consuls, sure. A Johnny's Pridemate, okay. Another Skrelv. Well, we will kill the Pridemate while they're tapped out. They actually couldn't protect it or anything on our turn anyway. Enduring Innocence. Alright, I would love to draw a land. Draw a card. Boy. Modern MTG design. Like, imagine, like, you play a card, like it used to be, you play a card and, like, you don't have that card in your hand anymore. You're like down a card from what you were before you played it, but nowadays, everything is just an engine. Okay. Get rid of these Enduring Innocences. A Johnny's Pridemates. Exemplar of Light. So they're all about the ETBs. Sheltered by Ghosts, of course. Alright, land number 5 for Aclazotz would be nice. Another bunny. Pridemate. Surge of Salvation. Jeez. Total whiff. Norn. I mean, I guess we'll surge because we got nothing else to do. I'm gonna take this. See if we can draw a removal spell for that Pridemate. No. Well, we can play Aclazotz. Sheltered by Ghosts. targeting my Abolisher. Well, I mean, I have to do this. This might mean that I'm dead, though. Unless I can draw a removal spell for the Pride Mate. Alright, forced chump. Doorkeeper Thrull. Okay, Aclazotz, hook us up, buddy. Another Grand Abolisher. Okay. Play that. Yeah, the authority of the consoles means that we can't block the Johnny's Pride Mate, actually. So I think we're dead. Okay. So we want Split Up, Anoint with Affliction, go for the throat. Torpor Orb. Exercise. I don't think we need our own authority of the consoles. Do we want Second the End? We probably do for the Enduring Innocence. So we'll cut a little bit of our protection. I mean, they have this Sheltered by Ghosts, which we do want to stop. So gonna leave in a good amount. I don't think Grand Abolisher does much against them. Their most threatening interactive card is Sheltered by Ghosts, which is not flash speed. Maybe Duress? We can get Duress. One lander with no white mana. We do have one removal spell. And a discard spell. I'll keep this. We can draw white mana plus good stuff. Case. We can draw white mana plus good stuff. Sheltered by Ghosts. Definitely take Sheltered by Ghosts. Authority of the consoles. Okay. Let's just go ahead and kill this now. No, let's wait. Alright, Sheoldred, help us out. Just have to dodge a removal spell this turn. And draw a removal spell, ideally. Okay. That's a good draw. Let's attack with Shelly. Mirix. Gonna make a chump. Well, I mean, they get to do that once. Alright. Let's discard a card. Alright, we need a removal spell for that or we're dead. Okay. There's a removal spell. Kill that. Get in with Shelly. There's a bat. Sheltered by ghosts. I don't think so. Another sheltered is great. Case doesn't do anything. Anoint with Affliction is perfect. Alright, we got there, just barely. Hinterland Sanctifier, uh-huh. I mean, I guess technically we're not out of the woods yet. Alright, let's kill this. What is the ward on this? Ward 2. Yeah. They have to chump. Alright, then we have the Surge for protection. Phew. That was too close for comfort. Do I want Malicious Eclipse too? I feel like the creatures just get so large so fast. But it could be good in the early game. Cut an Unstoppable Slasher. Okay, we have a Doorkeeper Thrull and a Skrelv to protect it, so this is a keep. Yeah, I think I want to do this turn 1. I just hope they don't have like a Pride Mate turn 2 or something horrible. Oh no. It's exactly what we didn't want to have happen. Alright, another Thrull. Well, that Pride Mate is going to be a 3/3. Alright, let's block the bunny. Take 3. Play Maze Mind. Now, I think I'll flash in my Doorkeeper Thrull and double block the bunny. Exemplar of Light. No life for you. Alright, we'll double block this bunny. And take 3. Concealed Courtyard. Okay. Shelly, help. We need you. Alright, here comes the 3-3. We'll take it. Case. Authority. Okay, let's play Maze Mind Tome. I don't think we want to attack with Sheoldred, because we're a bit low on life. So we're gonna take, if I attack, I'll take 6, go to 5, but I'll be actually at 7, because I can draw a card with Maze Mind Tome. I mean, I do need to close out the game, right? I think I'm gonna attack. Take 6. Not gonna block. Sunfall. Draw a card, gain some life. They have Sunfall in their deck. Okay. Interesting. Let's draw a card. Slasher is great. Exemplar of Light. Cannot be anointed with affliction, unfortunately. The Pridemate can be, though. Oh, man. Sunfall? Are you serious? They have a Mirix. So let's kill this. Essence Channeler. Okay. Kill it. So we go to 1. And if they can gain life again. Oh man, how are we losing to ETB decks? No. Sunfall. I guess we shouldn't have boarded out our duresses. Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, I could surge that, but it doesn't matter. They have a lethal attack. Alright, so we played 6 matches total with our Pixie Killer Orzhov deck. We went 1-5, which is it's really unfortunate. I feel like the deck is actually better than that. We even lost to some decks that lean heavily on Enter the Battlefield effects, which really shouldn't happen too much with this deck, you would think. I think it demonstrates 2 things. Like, the engines in Standard are just so powerful that they're very hard to disrupt. If there's any crack in your ability to disrupt their triggers, they just run away with it, and you get too far behind to catch up. So, what does that mean? Does that mean that it's not worth it to pursue this strategy, or does that mean that you should go even harder on the strategy? Well, it being me, I would say, next time I play a deck like this, I'm mainboarding Torpor Orbs, because those will put the kibosh on ETBs, even when our Doorkeeper Thrulls don't pull through for us. I think we got a little unfortunate. Like, there are definitely some bad matchups. We never actually played against Dimir or Esper, which were really the matchups that this deck is looking to fight against, which is very strange because, like, those are decks that I play against all the time on the ladder, but not tonight. We did play against some pretty interesting stuff. Like, I like that red deck that our opponent was playing. So I think, like, the deck could use a main board sweeper or two, like Split Up, Malicious Eclipse. Probably Split Up would be worthy of a 1 of inclusion in the main board, because there are so many like go wide token decks that we want to protect ourselves against. Like, we got some really bad draws. I feel like there could be a 3rd or 4th Maze Mind Tome in here as well. I did additionally have 3 Maze Mind Tomes in the main board, but I cut one to add the 2nd Unstoppable Slasher. Maybe it's better to have like 3 or 4, because especially in a 24 land deck, you need some way to like filter your draws and draw additional cards to compete with what the rest of Standard is doing. And I think Maze Mind Tome is a good way to do it in a deck like this. So I also would add a 3rd Rest in Peace to the sideboard, at least, because I don't think you want to go with less than 3 Graveyard Hate pieces. But yeah, I feel like we got a bit unlucky. We got some bad matchups, and matchups where we had a good chance, our draws just didn't line up very well. Maze Mind Tome could help with that, certainly. But yeah, so yeah, more Maze Mind Tome in the main. Additional main board ETB hate, like add 2 Torpor Orbs to the main board. That's my solution. And then a 3rd Rest in Peace in the sideboard as well. And for cuts, I think you could have Grand Abolisher just be strictly a sideboard card, so you could get rid of the Grand Abolishers in the main. And another thing is, like, I think you want Sheoldred number 4, because the deck is lacking in pressure. As we saw against like the first Mondo bounce deck we played against, with like all the sweepers and Enduring Innocence and all that. As we saw against that deck, like we had the board clear for turn after turn after turn, but all we had was a Doorkeeper Thrull, which just is not sufficient pressure. So I think you want to add Sheoldred number 4. So cut Abolishers, cut maybe a Surge of Salvation or 2, add Maze Mind Tome number 3, add Sheoldred number 4, add probably a Torpor Orb. Find a way to get the 2nd Torpor Orb in there. And then move Grand Abolishers to the sideboard. You could probably ditch the Wiltleaf Liege plan. That never became relevant. Or you could ditch some number of these in favor of more Rest in Peace. And maybe some more like Duress or Binding Negotiation or something. So yeah, really unfortunate that we got a 1 in 5 there. I feel like the deck is definitely better than that. I was testing it last night and doing pretty well. So I feel like we got a little bit unlucky, but also the deck could be slightly better. But I will definitely play this deck again, because I am a fan of the Hushbringer style shutdown ETB effects. I feel like Wizards just pushes the ETB effects so far with all their cards, and they severely undercost cards that like flicker things with ETB triggers as well. So it's amazing when you can shut down ETB effects. It really works out better than you think it would. The trick is, like, as we saw, like keeping it shut down forever, because if there's just the tiniest little bit of a moment where you don't have that protection up, the opponent can just go wild with ETB triggers. It only takes like 1 or 2 for them to really run away with the powerful engines that exist in Standard nowadays. So, too bad. A 1-5 is disappointing with our Pixie killer. We didn't get to kill any Pixies, but maybe next time we will, and we'll be an improved version. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching this Orzhov mid-range Pixie killer deck. I know I enjoyed playing it. If you want to support me and you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I do post MTG videos to my YouTube channel every Saturday. I stream MTG every Friday night. There's links to my Twitch and my Twitch channel in the description. I'm going to be adding an additional night of MTG as well, starting next week, I believe. I think on Tuesdays I'll be playing more MTG. So that will be official next week when I officially begin that additional MTG series. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later.